So my people, the video of Judy, Una Juju, telling us how Yul Edochie used to take care of his bills, how he used to take care of his family, resurfaces online. I have told you guys that internet does not forget, you get. So now, I don't know the level of shamelessness is this, just to have a man. You are not telling us what is happening in the life of a family man. This is the height of it. Please, I want to ask, those of you that used to support this woman, how do you guys sleep at night? How do you feel comfortable defending nonsense? How does it make you feel? Okay, now, let's watch this video.
And he had to go back to work. Because if not, no, who will pay his bills? Who will take care of his children? Who will pay his children's school fees? Who will feed them? Who will bring money? He's a man. He went back to work because he needed to go to work. But no, it's a problem for you people. You see miserable people that have not controlled their own home coming to tell him, why are you, is it not just 1 month or 2?
You is not supporting his children as we speak. He's not at all. Indeed, you told his daughter that their mother is making more money than him now. Something else you people don't understand, but you gotta understand today. Ned is taking care of all the children, all his children. He's paying their school fees, he's feeding them. Yul is not doing that. Yul is not supporting his children as we speak. He's not at all. Indeed, Yul told his daughter that their mother is making more money than him now. Can you imagine? So now you're going into polygamy, but you can't take care of the children? You want to try polygamy? So please, don't compare the two. Don't compare the two. The reason nobody is criticizing Ned is because he complies with the laws of his country. We may criticize the law. I can criticize the law. I have problems with the Nigerian law. But as it is, that's the law. And Ned kept to the law. Yul did not keep the law. Yul violated the law. Yul is a coward. He knew he violated the law, so he went to the court and lied. Why didn't Yul stand firm in court and say, my lord, yes, I married her in accordance with my custom? Why didn't you tell the judge what he tells me? You spent time trying to convince men's children to accept polygamy, quoting the Bible, trying to use the Bible to tell the children, oh, we can all be in one big happy family with Judy and this thing. He was trying to educate them, to re-engineer the children's minds. If you have a marriage under the Marriage Act and you try to marry a second one or marry a second one, that is a crime. So everybody who wants to marry, a smart person who wants to marry in Nigeria, should ask himself, what do you want? What do I want? What sort of marriage do I want? What sort of life do I want to live? Then you choose which law should govern your marriage. So Ned Walker is an intelligent man. He's a lawyer. He's well-traveled. Ned knew he wanted more than one wife. He knew. So he did not marry any woman under the Marriage Act. So he made it clear to everybody that he has right to marry more women. Also, Ned is a Muslim, but he did not marry under the Sharia. He married under the customary law of Anyoma people in Delta State, where he is from. So, Ned's marriage to Regina or any of his wives does not violate any law. It does not violate any promise. It does not violate any expectations of monogamy, because he was from the beginning clear that he was not going to be in a monogamous marriage. He wanted polygamy. So Ned did not violate any law. Compared to Yul Edochie, Yul married May under the Marriage Act. In the Marriage Act, it's very clear. And by marrying her under the Marriage Act, he and May understood they were going into a monogamous marriage. May understood there will not be a second wife. May understood from the beginning that she will be the only wife. Everybody around them, children, parents, understood that that they will be in a monogamous marriage. So when Yul began to try to marry Judy, Yul was violating the law. He was violating a fundamental promise. He was violating his vow. He was committing an offense. Even if you don't enforce that offense, he committed a crime. So how can you compare the two? You can't. Anybody comparing the two is plain stupid, because they're on a different track. Ned Walker is following his track and his rights on that track according to law. You, Edochie, followed the English track, the Marriage Act track, and then wants to switch. In the middle of the race, he wanted to jump into another track. That is stupid. That's not right. You can't compare them. Now, let us do other things. There is something else you have to deal with when you come to marriage. You're dealing with the issue of fairness. 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 The promises you made to your wife at the beginning of this marriage, are you keeping to it? Are you keeping to that promise? You promised her monogamy, you promised her faithfulness, and you went sleeping with another woman for 6 years in secret, living a double life? No. Ned was clear. Ned told Regina. Regina saw it. Regina saw that Ned was married. And Ned told Regina, I'm going into a polygamy. And Ned told his other wives, according to them, they all understood it. They all welcomed Regina. So there was no deception. There was no fraud. There was no lie in Ned's case. But compared to Yul was a bloody liar. He lived a double life with a secret woman who was possibly married to another man. That's what we call double-edged adultery. Adultery against your wife, adultery against the husband of the woman you're messing around with. How dare you compare the two? Regina wasn't married to anybody when Ned met her. Indeed, Ned is proud that she was a virgin. And Ned was very candid. Regina was well informed. Even though so young, Regina's mother was involved in the process. So a parental consent and parental participation was achieved. So Ned played it straight. In accordance with his belief system, he wanted polygamy, and he pursued polygamy consistent with the law of his country. But Yul Edochie did something else. And have you ever seen Ned attacking any of the wives? I mean, have you ever seen Ned attacking any of his wives? Have you ever seen Regina attacking any of Ned's wives? Ned's other wives? Regina is praising them instead. But what do you have in Judy? Judy is monstrously pursuing a campaign of calumny and smear against men. And you dare compare them. Something else you people don't understand, but you gotta understand today. Ned is taking care of all the children, all his children. He's paying their school fees, he's feeding them. Yul is not doing that. Yul is not supporting his children as we speak. He's not at all. Indeed, Yul told his daughter that their mother is making more money than him now. Can you imagine? So now you're going into polygamy, but you can't take care of the children? You want to try polygamy? So please, don't compare the two. Don't.
Okay, now that you have succeeded in taking the man completely, now that you have succeeded in distracting him, in stopping him from taking care of his family, I hope you are okay. So because he takes care of his family, he pays his bill, even to the latter. You now carried your own battalion to go and be staying with him. Some men sometimes, some of these men, sometimes their head is like coconut. It be like saying they open their head, come out all the brain. Some of these men don't know nothing. Women use you guys on daily basis. Okay, now she came into your life because She believed in all you've been telling her, that you are the one responsible for everything, even to the razor blade in your house. So she wanted a man that would be doing the same thing for her. That was why she was fighting tooth and nail to have you. Now she have you. What next? So because of all these things, now you left your own responsibility as a father. It is very appalling. Shamelessness is a bad thing.